Well, hello everyone. This is Anne from Odulcina. It's been a while I've been off videos because I was busy creating a Christmas digital kit. So last week I felt very cozy and we had the first snow here in Quebec, Canada. And I started designing little houses but with Christmas theme. And those are kind of pre-made. I glued some items, but they're pre-decorated. Others are more like whimsical feeling. I've added some gold. Others are more classic with doors and windows like a typical house. So they're not necessarily completed. But let me show you. You have in the kit some houses that are kind of pre-done and a bunch of decorations. Look at that. These are houses, but you have a ton of decorations for little houses or around or any Christmas ornaments. I made those in a bigger size because look at that. I just trimmed some papers and I did some notepads out of that. I just love that. But they could be on a cardboard and they could be a decoration in your Christmas tree as well. And you have some background paper that are really like snowy and Christmassy style. Very doors and windows that are more whimsical, and those ginger cookies and candy cane and some gifts and the socks. There you go. So I made those very whimsical. These are my kind of favorite. I don't know, I feel like whimsical right now. And I did those that I backed with some handmade papers that I bought on Amazon. And because I wanted the edge to be not straight, you know, just not perfect. And I'm gonna do a garland with that. So before that, I'm gonna show you, I added some gold with a pen here, and I've added some gold with paint around the door, around the house. And I glued this ginger cookie, and I added some liquid pearls, and it's kind of giving a 3D effect. Here it's the same. I've added the pearls so it mimics the snow here on the berries, but I didn't glue anything on that. This one is already done like that. I just added the liquid pearl here, the gold all around, and the lace. Here I just added, I didn't decoupage anything. This is just a house pre-made. I just added all the lace that you see and the gold around. So these are kind of easier to do. You just need to add some decorations or some lines of glitters, of fake snow, a bow, some laces, and that's it. Gold if you want. Here I've added some laces, cheesecloth, and it's a bow that it's part of the kit that I fussy cutted and added there, the gold all around, and you have this cute little mice or mouse. Oh, one or the other, just one. So I'm gonna do a garland with that because I love garlands. I've also included some little houses. They're already done, and I thought they could be fun to do a journal out of it. See, you have little bows. So I'm gonna play with this one and maybe create a slim junk journal. I just find it's the perfect kit. My little houses kit, I have two others and an add-on kit. So I have little houses 1, little houses 2, the add-on kit, and now this one, which is Christmassy. But these kits so far, they are the perfect little thing to do when you want to have a good time with either a friend that is not really into junk journals, but she loves crafting a little bit, or a kid or a grandkid. See, just while I was playing with all those houses, I was kind of testing my kit, and because I always want to create and see what I'm missing. And of course, because I played with that kit, I added a lot more choices there because I was running out of choices and I wanted something more or in a different format, sizes, I mean. So my daughter-in-law, which is 14, and she's not really, I would not consider her like being a crafty girl. But she came and she loved that. And she made little houses. She made little bookmarks out of that to give to her teacher and some friends at school. And she's been playing with those for a whole evening, like a whole evening. So while she's crafting, well, we talk, right? It's the perfect occasion to have good discussions about important subjects. No, but sometimes, you know, you wouldn't sit with someone necessarily just to talk if you don't know what to talk, but because you're crafting like that, well, you talk at the same time. And then it's a good way to open conversation and have good conversations without any structure or any specific goal, but just it opens conversations. So this is the little journal that I've created with the little houses. So I started by adding this liquid pearl everywhere where there's snow. I've put some cheesecloth and some meshy fabric under it so it mimics like a sky. And I've used another house at the back and I joined them with a piece of paper. So with the laces and everything, you don't see them, but they're joined with a paper. You can see here the join. So when you open it, I've used one of the house that I had done to just create a little pocket here. I've used not all of them, but few of the decorations of the kit, like this hot chocolate pinky. I made some fake envelopes with the paper. That would be good for wrapping paper too for Christmas if the gift is small. Here's some Christmas ornaments. A little bow there, just really simple, but you know, it's just a little junk journal for Christmas theme. this gorgeous Crafty Me Shop lace. And because it's silver and very sparkly, I just thought it was fitting so well with the Christmas theme. So here I've used the third house as a talk spot. Added a little flower there. Here, just a little decoration here from the kit. And I've made another envelope with a little lace. So just the paper. And we have this. I can decorate more in a pocket here. So it's not fully decorated yet, but enough to inspire you, give you some ideas on how that would work. And how I attach the signature with the seam binding ribbon. I've started from the outside, came in, go back there, come back here from the outside, and go back in the middle. And here I attach with 2 knots around the big seam binding. So this way the closure is always there. It's very thin, so it doesn't create any problem because it's a seam binding. I find that doing that with a sari silk or chiffon silk, it's a little bit more bulky, so you need to have one that is very thin. But the seam binding works great, and I love the crinkling, so it looks gorgeous. And you kind of have your closure all the time with your journal. So I love to do that when it's a small junk journal like that. Hope it inspired some of you. And these are just perfect crafts to share moments with someone you love and you want to chat, or if you want to craft a little bit during this holiday seasons or preparing this holiday season. So to me, it looked like Christmas today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.